If you have a goal you want to achieve in the year ahead, or if you find it hard to stay focused on doing what you need to do to create the life you want, keep watching this video, because I'm about to share one of my most powerful, successful practices that I have used to achieve my biggest goals in life. And if you commit to using this practice every single day for the next 12 months, I guarantee you will experience huge shifts and you'll achieve goals that you may not think are possible right now. And that success practice is, drum roll, daily affirmations. Now, an affirmation, as you probably already know, is a positive statement that describes your goals as already having been achieved. It only takes a few minutes, but if you say your affirmation out loud a few times every day with a clear and focused mind, while also feeling the feelings you'd be feeling if you'd already achieved that goal, you'll find it so much easier for you to keep your goals top of mind and stay focused and motivated as you work toward making your dreams a reality. So today I'd like to teach you how to create your own daily affirmation practice that you can use to more effortlessly, more quickly, and more efficiently accomplish your goals and manifest your ideal vision of the next 12 months ahead. But first I'd like to tell you about when I first experienced the power of affirmations in my life. And when I was in my 20s, I had a mentor named W. Clement Stone. He was worth $600 million. And he challenged me to set a goal that was so far beyond my current circumstances that it would literally astound me if I achieved it. Now, I still had a lot of self-esteem doubt back then, so it wasn't until a few years later that I actually decided to put his wisdom to the test. I set myself the challenge of making the jump from earning around $25,000 a year to making $100,000 a year or more. The first thing I did was to create an affirmation for myself, which went like this: God is my infinite supply, and large sums of money come to me quickly and easily under the grace of God, as I'm happily and easily earning, spending, and investing $100,000 a year. And next, I created a huge replica of a $100,000 bill, which I taped to the ceiling above my bed. So when I woke up every morning, I would see this $100,000 bill up there, and that immediately reminded me to remember to repeat my affirmation to myself. And then I would visualize what I would be enjoying if I were living a $100,000 a year lifestyle. I imagined the house I would live in, the artwork and the furniture that would be there, the car I would own, the car that I would drive and what it would sound like, the vacations I would take, and the contributions to charities I would make. I also imagined the feelings I would experience once I'd already attained that lifestyle. And you know what? Not too long after that, I woke up one morning with my first $100,000 idea. I realized that if I sold 400,000 copies of my book that I'd written for teachers called 100 Ways to Enhance Self-Confidence in the Classroom, for which I earned a whole big 25 cents per book royalty, I would earn $100,000 income. So from that point forward, when I did my morning affirmations, and I also did it before I went to bed at night, I added the image of my book flying off bookstore shelves. I'd see the whole window of a bookstore filled with my books, and I imagined the publisher writing me a $100,000 check. Now, not long after, a freelance journalist approached me and wrote an article about my work for the National Enquirer. And as a result, thousands of additional copies of my book were sold that month. And the money-making ideas just kept coming. I took out small ads in magazines and sold the book on my own. We started a little bookstore. So instead of 25 cents, I'm making $3 a copy. Now I only have to sell what? 33,000 copies. So basically, I'm selling this book. Then my wife said, you know, we should sell other books. So we started a little catalog. So I have my book. And of course, we made other books and tapes and things that were there back to the days of cassette tapes. And I made even more money. And then the counseling department at the University of Massachusetts, where I was a graduate student, saw my catalog and invited me to sell books at this weekend conference they were putting on for school counselors. Book sales that weekend generated more than $2,000 in 2 days and introduced me to another strategy I could use to achieve my financial goal, which was to become a speaker and conduct workshops and seminars just like I'd seen at the conference and sell books in the back of the room. So I started to book regular speaking and workshop gigs, and then I asked a friend who was doing similar work at the time if I should charge higher fees. And he told me that he was charging more than double what I was being paid for the same work. So I followed his example. I tripled my speaking fees, and as a result of my book sales and the income from my speaking gigs, my income that year skyrocketed from $25,000 to over $92,000. Now I ended up missing my $100,000 goal by almost $8,000, but I was still ecstatic. I'd almost quadrupled my income in less than a year. and I've made at least a 6-figure income, often 7-figure income every year since then. Now that's just one example of how I've used affirmations to achieve my big goals in life. Now working with affirmations has also helped me get the idea for creating a $1 billion brand, writing a New York Times #1 best-selling book. I actually wrote 47 of them, and I now own a vacation home in building one in Costa Rica. I owned one in Maui, Hawaii for a while. I live in a 6,500 square foot house in Santa Barbara. So affirmations are an extremely effective way for you to align your subconscious mind with the life you want to create for yourself. So how do you create an affirmation? Well, you start with the vision of what you want to be, do, or have in your life. So what I'd like you to do is to take a moment, close your eyes right now, and answer these questions, or let an image come into your awareness to answer the question. So the question is, what is your vision for the next 12 months of your life? What goals do you want to accomplish? What would your life look like and feel like once those goals are accomplished? And allow yourself to sit in the experience of that for a moment. Here you are, it's a year from now, you've accomplished all your goals, and you're feeling the success of that, the joy of that, the pride of that, whatever it is. Just for a moment, visualize what that life would look like and what you would be feeling if you'd already accomplished it. Very good. And once that vision is clearly fixed in your head, go ahead and open your eyes. And I want you to write down an affirmation. Let me give you a little tutoring on how to do that. It's important to remember that it's a positive statement that describes the experience you'll enjoy once you're in the state of already having accomplished that. So be sure to write it in the present tense from the perspective of your future self who've already achieved that goal. For example, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm working in my dream job and doing work I love that's making a positive impact in the world. So it starts with I am. As you can see, I'm describing that experience in the present tense. It's describing what my life will be like and how I will feel once I achieve that ambitious goal. So what's a big goal that you want to accomplish for your life in the next 12 months? And how will you feel once you've accomplished it? Maybe you'll feel happy and grateful like me, or maybe you'll feel strong and confident, or blissful and triumphant. So choose 2 positive and powerful adjectives or feeling words that will describe your state of being once you've achieved that goal for your life. And then write your affirmation something like this. I am so, whatever the feeling is, and the feeling is, now that I have, and then you state the goal as if you've already achieved it. So the example would be, maybe your goal is to run a marathon this year. So your affirmation could be, I'm so happy and proud that I'm now completing my first marathon in under 4 hours. So be sure to make it specific and frame it as a positive statement as opposed to a negative statement. For example, I am so overjoyed and grateful that I'm not in a bad marriage anymore is not going to be good because you've got the word bad marriage in there, because it's focused on what you don't want, which is a bad marriage. So make sure you state it positively. For example, I'm so overjoyed and grateful that I'm now experiencing a healthy and loving relationship with someone who deeply appreciates me for who I am. All right, so I encourage you to write an affirmation like this for every big goal you have for yourself this year, and then repeat each of them to yourself out loud every morning, and do it again right before you go to bed. Then after you've finished your affirmation, you've said them, maybe you have 3, 4, 5 of them, close your eyes and visualize yourself experiencing the very reality you've just described. And see the scene as if you're looking out through your eyes, as if you're actually living in it. Don't see you out there, you're looking out at the world you would see if you'd achieved it. Hear the sounds you might hear. It might be applause, it might be the sound of your car, the sound of the ocean lapping up against the front of your beachfront property, and feel the feelings that you'll feel when you achieve that success. The stronger the feelings, the more powerful the experience will be, and the easier it will be for you to keep your goals and your vision top of mind. Now, this is an extremely effective way for you to stay motivated and focused as you work to achieve your goals for the year ahead. Now, if you found this video helpful, please make sure you like it, share it with a friend who may need it, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And for some additional mindset tools and resources, make sure to visit my website at JackCanfield.com and check out the links in the description below. And let me know what you think in the comments.